This is a tutorial okay. On how to replace the skirt. Excuse me, could you move your camera down here, please? This is back.
It's rated X. It's an X-rated.
Brought to you by yeah, yay, 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 St. Bernard Foundation of the Willamette Valley. Anyway, we're going to do, I'm going to show you the most simplistic way to replace the skirting on your mobile home because it's very, very vulnerable to holes from people's feet, from mowers, from weed trimmers and things like that. So follow me and I'm going to show you the first thing that you're going to do. The first thing that you're going to do is look and see how many are, put your camera here. There we go.
Sorry.
There we go. The first thing that you're going to do,
Oh,
I have a new camera person that's filming right now, and she's applying for a job right now, you know, and so I think this will help you. You know, you're gonna see how many of these panels. These are panels. They slide inside the track. So there were seven panels that had holes in it. So we're going to replace those panels, because if you don't repair, patch over, seal, or replace those panels, what happens is, you know, the tiniest little pencil tip a mouse can get through, right? Mouse, snakes, and then sometimes bigger critters like coons, and kitties have their babies, possums, and they want to stay warm in the winter. So you don't want any of that under your mobile home. So we're replacing the entire panel. There were 7 on this side here that had holes, sometimes bigger holes, you know, things. So the owner of this mobile home ordered brand new panels, and so you lift up this part here, this part of the trim, you lift it up and pull out the existing skirting so that you have access to it, and then you pull up on each panel out of this track down here, okay, and just remove it. So for simplicity's sake, what we did was we took everything out that had all 7 panels at once. Why not, right? And then what we do is we measure. We have the new panel, and we measure exactly what the length is. We've come up with about 41.5, 41 3/4 inch from the time you want it to be about this far in, so that when the wind blows, it won't blow it up and out. Okay, so then come over here. We'll take the existing. This is this is an existing panel. That length right there, okay, and that length is 41 3/4. This one here, that was panel number 2. Plus, I'm back. Plus, I number the panels. Every time you take a panel out, you number it 1, 2, 3, so that you remember what location that panel came out in case it was a different measurement. Okay, so then you take your new panel, lay it flat down on your workbench, right? Take your existing panel that you know that is the length that you need, see right here, and you see how much you got to cut off. The tools that you're going to need is a tape measure, tin snips, carpenter's pencil, and that's pretty much it, right? I wear gloves, of course. So then I lay that down, and then I start drawing a line. I draw a line of the template on the brand new on the new panel that needs to be cut. And there, right there, I know that I have to cut that much to match the length that I need. Then I'll take my tin snips. This is a ridge here, and there's a ridge. So for me, I have to really do a two-handed, get that on there, it's pretty straight. I do a two-handed, because I got, oh, bad thumb. There, and get to, because that's that's got about that much space in there. So then I just start cutting. You follow your line through the ridges. Slowly, don't get in a hurry. Just follow that line. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Follow the line over the ridge and through the woods. To Grandmama's house we go. The horse knows the way to carry the sleigh. And if you have somebody, that can hold the other end of the panel, that's fine. But you can see that I'm figuring out a way to do it. Over the ridge again. Stay on the line. Move your snips up when they get caught underneath that panel. And now we have another. We got right at the edge here. Now I'm going to do a two-handed press down with my body weight, not my hands, but my whole body. I didn't have the person. Oh, I didn't have the person over there holding that. That's why it fell down. But let me show you the results here. Let me show you. So this one is number 2, right? That's number 2. And then I just cut number 3, and we should have a perfect fit. We should have a perfect fit end to end. Get these snips over here. Okay, come here. Right over here. This is flush. I'm putting my finger against that. That is flush right there. And then it's flush at that end right there. So we have another one. Where'd my pencil go? Yeah. Okay, and this would be number 3. Label that. Okay. Now your helper can take panel number 2 and slide it into what they've already inserted in there. So the end result is we're going to do them one at a time, and pretty soon we're going to have all 7, and then all we have to do is lift up on that top trim part, about that 4-inch trim, and then drop it, and we're done. Ha ha! MacGyver! Okay.
Oh.
Oh, here. And so your helper is going to take that panel, okay, and they are going to fit it right over this piece, right, like.
I think it's got to go the other way.
Huh?
I think it's got to go the other way.
She's going to take the correct side now. We like to show what not to do, and we like to show what to do. And they're pretty, they're pretty flimsy, so it's not the easiest thing to work with, but thank God it's not too heavy either. So slide that all the way down, push it down all the way. Make sure everything is inside that track. You see how we're lining everything up here? Okay? That's how you do it. And before, oops, this might be a little bit too tall. If it is, we'll have to cut it. it looks like it's going for some reason uphill. See this right here? How it's going upward?
Yeah.
And I'm not sure why.
Are they all
Unless the
pushed
track down here, you got to make sure that this is all cleaned out down here.
down? And it is.
And up this part of the track was never cleaned out.
No.
So this piece here is not going to go down as far as these are. So anyway, that's how you do it, everybody. And we'll show you the finished product here real soon.